Oh yeah, here they are. This is my audience.
Hi.
Say hi, guys. Okay, they're gonna be around the camera. We can
Okay.
go back around. And this is my personal introduction speech. All right. So I could start off by telling you guys different categories that include me. I could tell you guys that I'm a Gemini, and you might know some things. Or I could tell you that I'm a Slytherin, and you might know some more. But those are just categories, and they include people such as Donald Trump and Kanye West and myself. So I better start off with an introduction. My name is Katherine Hiney. Katherine Elizabeth Hiney. I've always liked it. The first two parts are kind of like a build-up. So Katherine Elizabeth, very regal. But my last name's where the money's at. When you have a last name like Hiney, I'm bound to grow up with a sense of humor. Despite being the butts of many jokes, I've always liked it. So I have 3 objects here to help you guys understand my personality. And the first thing I have is a Polaroid picture of the day I got my tragus piercing. For those not in the know, it's this one right here. I chose this because it represents how I like to think of myself as spontaneous. Like, sometimes I just do crazy things just in the blink of the eye. I had no plan on getting it that day. I didn't even know what I was getting. I walked into the shop and I decided I wanted it. I think this also is important because some people might think of it as impulsive, like I don't think things through. But I think it can be taken good or bad, and I like to see the good. My second thing is a ticket from my high school production of You Can't Take It With You. I played Penny Sycamore, for those who didn't know, but I chose this because I think it represents how dramatic I am. And I like to think of like myself as vibrant and loud, and some might see it as obnoxious, but I'd rather be too much than not enough at the end of the day. My last thing is Gordo. All right, this is my little skeleton. I think I like him because he represents, I think, how funny and weird I am. Even though he is just a little skeleton, I like to have him over here because he just represents something unique and something special. And even if people think I'm weird, it doesn't rattle my bones. So, all right, well, that's me. I don't obviously take myself too seriously, so this speech couldn't be too serious either. I think also that there's 2 sides to any story. So even though some things are good, and there's always like the good parts of things, other people might see them as down, and I don't think you can let that get to you too much, so I try not to let it get to me. I'm so grateful for the resources and privileges I've gotten so far, and I've loved being Katherine Elizabeth Hiney. But most of all, I'm just above and beyond grateful for the fact that my father did not get his way in naming me Kisma. So I'm coming to you as Katherine Elizabeth Hiney instead of Kisma Hiney. And for that, I'm the most grateful.